Good morning, gorgeous ones. I am in my dressing gown. I am dressed. This morning's drama at my house. So it's 8:00 something, 8:01, 8:02. I don't know. I have to be at work in seriously like 40 minutes. So this is going to be a quick one. This morning, my darling said to me, I hope you have a terrible day. Awesome. I hope you have a terrible day. So this is pushback from her. She's 17. She's doing year 12. She's got some demands. And I say demands because I really mean that, not requests. And I'm just getting rid of one of those banners. You know those banners that pop up when you're trying to chat? So I've put some boundaries in place for her, which one of them was, you can do one sleepover a month. The pushback was, are you kidding? This is just after I've handed her homemade lunch full of nutritious organic ingredients. And she scowls and then she looks at me. I hope you have a terrible day. And in the past, this would have sent me into a internal turmoil dialogue, ranting inside. How dare she say this? I've just made her lunch. I just got up early. I've paid for food. I'm paying for her school fees. All of this sort of stuff would have been going on. How, all I'm doing is trying to help her, rah, rah, rah. So a big battle in my head, which would have made me pretty distressed because, it's a bit hard, isn't it, when someone says to you, I hope you have a terrible day. It's pretty personal. But I also now, the beauty of metacognition. So metacognition is when you can think about your thoughts. Okay? It's your thoughts are just connections between two neurons. That's all they are. Some of them are true, some of them aren't. What we have the ability to do with metacognition is look at our thoughts objectively. So that dialogue started with, particularly as I've just made her lunch and I'm running late for work. So it started with, I've just made you lunch and I'm running late for work and you now said this to me. And then my brain goes, hang on. So she's 17. It is her job as a 17-year-old to be exploring the boundaries. Now, we've been really lucky. Both our girls have been really pretty diligent, reasonable kids. We haven't had to do a lot of pushback. So she's never really had many options where we've said no. In the past couple of weeks, I've been saying no quite a lot to her. So, of course, in her mind, she thinks I'm just the devil. But in my mind, I know that I am helping her because there is no point me enabling her to do everything she wants in the hope that transaction will be exchanged for just a pleasant life. Does that make sense? So I'm prepared to put up with a little bit of conflict to enforce that boundary. And what I'm now doing, and it's not perfect, it could be a bit better, but what I'm doing is taking the emotion out of it. So when she says to me, I hope you have a terrible day, it's not actually personal. It's her venting against the decisions that I've made in the only way she can. Because as a 17-year-old, she doesn't have a lot of power. She's got no money. She can't drive. She really has no ability to be able to assert her independence. So she just pushes back with that raging statement. So the good thing, right? So the reason I'm ranting on about all of this is that in the past, I would have hated this and gone, stuff it. I'm going to go and have chocolate. I'm going to have cake. There's biscuits at morning tea. Bugger it. I've done all of this for you and this is what's happening. All right. And ranting in that uncomfortable feeling that I had, I would have fixed that feeling with food. So 2 things that I'm happy with myself about. One is I already know I don't need food to fix that feeling. 2 is I already know that I don't need to engage in that dialogue with her, that is just a normal teenager behaviour. And as a normal teenager, I'm expecting her to do that. So when I'm expecting it, if I change the paradigm, if you like, and expect her to push back, well then it's like, right, okay, well this is her just pushing back. It's fine. I don't need to worry. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to even engage in it. She's just venting. It's not about me. When that happens, the whole episode just gets diffused. Like it's now a nothing episode. In fact, I had a little snigger, which I wouldn't tell her that, but it's why I put that quote up at the top. I hope you have a terrible day, because it really is not about me at all, and I don't need to make it about me. So my loves, I am, as Alani has written, I am going to have a super day. I often have super days. I really do. Some days my days are long, sometimes they're tiring, but I am going to have a super day because at the end of the day, the only person that gets to determine how I feel about my day is me. I am in charge. I've got the power. I am a superwoman because I am in charge of my emotions. Now, my darling 17-year-old isn't yet. And again, part of that is her brain's still developing. She doesn't have a great amount of control about what her emotions that just sort of vomit out of her like a volcano. But I do. I'm a grown-up and I know that the only person who can determine how my day goes is me. So my loves, have a wonderful day. I can see a lot of you on here and I'm so excited because I can see a lot of you are on here are in our 12-week Mind Body Rebalance. Doors open for that Sunday and I can't wait to get in there and get going with you all. Just a tiny little plug. I know I'm banging on a lot, but you know what's funny is I think, oh my God, people are going to be so sick of me. I'm talking about it all the time. And then the other day, yesterday, somebody messaged me and I go, do you know about our 12-week Mind Body Rebalance? She goes, no. I'm thinking, really? I feel like I've been ramming it down people's throats. So apologies. It's certainly not my intention. I just want people to be aware that it is on. And I will see you all. Oh, I was going to say tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's my day off. Yay. All right, my loves. Have a super day. Have a super weekend. And I'll see you all soon. Bye, darlings. Oh, God. Look at this wobble.